What is crack-a-fucking lacking, Facebook? How the fuck are you? I am just fantastic. Thank you for asking. My wands are selling out rather quickly. I only have 6 wands left. What's up, Sam? Going? How you doing, bud? Now, before anyone asks, oh yes, I'm in a good mood because I was hanging out with friends earlier. Now, I'm not trying to talk smack on anyone in this video. However, Scotty did say that he was going to try to introduce me to a chick, and it kind of backfired a little bit. The last couple of days, every time me and Scott attempt to go hang out with chicks, something just happens and it prevents the whole thing from happening. Like, it's a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. But when Scott's other friend just broke up with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend are both Scott's friend, I get that. You know, you're gonna help her out because she got kids. I get that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take time to comfort her and talk her through it. I get that. But when her boyfriend is the one treating her like crap, and I get that you're friends with him, but why are you hanging out with him? You know, maybe you're getting both sides of the story. Why is it any of your business, for one? And two, okay, if you're broken up with somebody, don't push your fucking relationship drama onto everybody else. Like, I get so fucking tired. People call you your friend or their friend, whatever the case may be. But if they're really your friend, they won't push their fucking personal drama on you. They might be like, hey, okay, I got a problem. Can I talk to you about that? Friend to friend. That's the proper way of doing it. But so many people just fucking fight. And like when you see couples fighting, and there's a lot of people in the group who are actually friends with the couple, it's like no one wants to fucking pick sides. Like, obscure details, but I'm just saying, Facebook, like I get that you're friends with both people, but dude, come on, you've known me a lot longer. You know, it's not Scotty's fault. You know, I'm saying that he has more ability with the ladies than I do. But I think the problem is, and this could just be me thinking out loud, he senses that I have potential to be a better ladies' man than he does. So sometimes I kind of feel like he's holding me back or trying to on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, dude. I'm not trying to start drama. I don't want to lose a friendship. I'm just thinking out loud. You know, Scotty supposedly says every time he tries to set me up with a chick, it never works out. You know, I've noticed this. And maybe the chicks and what we're seeing pictures that Scott sends them, and like Scott will pull a picture from my Facebook page and be like, oh, this is what he looks like, you know. And well, truth be told, if the chick's gothic or emo or alternative or scene or whatever the fuck, you know, then I got a better shot. You know what I'm saying? But if it's some stuck-up preppy bitch, then yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. Unless she's into goth dudes. You know what I'm saying? I think the problem is Scotty's trying to force it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's trying to get these chicks to go out with me. And he's doing it because he cares and he wants to be a good homie. He's trying to get me laid. I get that. And I appreciate that. You know, some pussy would be nice, but patience is a fucking virtue, Facebook. It really is. Sometimes life doesn't quite go the way you want it to go. And there's times that you will struggle, and it is what it is. But I tried calling Scotty on Facebook. I got my wands listed on Etsy. before 8 o'clock. I got everything I needed to get done before 8 o'clock. So that way the rest of my evening was free. And I didn't want to have self-doubt, but the way the last couple of days have been going, I was like, yeah, watch, it ain't gonna happen. And it's gonna be some bullshit excuse like, well, the chicks didn't want you to come over, so I said, fuck it, and I didn't go over there. Because here's how the conversation started. Scotty says, you want to go meet up with some chicks later on? I'm like, I'm down with that. And they're like, well, I sent them a picture of you on Facebook to ask if I could, and then he asked them if I could come along as just to kind of tag along, you know. So already I'm the odd man out with autism. Like, oh, this is my friend Josh. She has autism, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, great. Get that out of the fucking way. And then lo and behold, you know what I'm saying, it already singles me out as, you know, and you know what I'm saying, like, for real. But then they'll see a picture of me on Facebook looking all goth and sexy and that bad boyish attitude, and it's intimidating to a lot of people. So that could be why, if they didn't invite me over, maybe Scotty sent them a picture of me that looks real scary, and they were like, oh, I don't know about this dude, and they probably tried calling Scotty and saying, hey, about that date, you can come over, but he can't. And he probably said, well, fuck it. If he's not allowed to come over, then I'm not going over there either. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I've seen Scotty do some cool things as a homie for me several times, but I've also seen a lot of shady shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to talk shit, but like, dude. And it's not shady on his part. It's just bad timing, unfortunately. I mean, that's what it boils down to. So if Scotty's trying to get me a girlfriend, or at least trying to get me laid, and it's not working, then I'm the kind of person that has to wait patiently for it. I hate saying it, but it's the fucking truth. I mean, people like Scotty can go out and easily get it, no problem, you know. And sometimes people need help on the dating scene with like a wingman or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But when you got a bona fide wingman at your side and he can't even get you laid, it's not his fault that a lot of chicks, just like a lot of dudes, have high standards, and society in general is very judgmental. So they take a look at a sexy young goth stud like myself, and they're like, who the fuck is this weirdo? Looking like some kind of fucking guy with an attitude problem over here. Like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? Oh, fucking goddamn it. As I slam my pinky into the desk. That felt fantastic. And that's just it. I'm naturally clumsy, and I'm very self-conscious of my autism. I try to work on my mannerisms so that it's not completely noticeable. And it must be working, because there are a lot of people, and they find out I have Asperger's. They're like, dude, you could have fucking fooled me. You know. And I'm trying to work on my self-confidence and work on controlling my temper. I do think that would definitely improve my chances on the dating scene. You know what I'm saying? Working on my issues and shit. But I'm not perfect, and neither is anybody else for that matter. You know. And the reason why I may not have a girlfriend is because as I become more famous on YouTube, a lot of chicks will see me and be like, oh, he's probably too cool to talk to us. Huh. Try it, you'd be surprised. I'm very humble when it comes to meeting my fans, dude. I love hanging out and meeting my fans. You know what I'm saying? I mean, on the last Facebook live stream, people said that I was charging way too much for wands. The fuck I'm not, especially I'm shipping internationally. All over the world. Not just all over the United States, mind you. But I will ship my wands from California to Japan and everywhere in between. Yep. And hopefully as the fourth batch is being shipped out and people start getting their wands, people who might want to make a video unboxing it, they don't have to, but as long as they get there safely, then yeah, cool. But I kind of figured this was going to happen because, unfortunately, a lot of chicks in this town look at me and they're like, okay, this dude right here, he's not an oil field worker. He's not a fucking rancher. So why the fuck would we date him? You know, this is a very much a cowboy state. So if you're not an oil field worker, a redneck, or a cowboy, then, you know what I'm saying, your chances of meeting a local chick are slim to none. Because if you're goth or alternative in any way, shape, or form, in a state like Wyoming, you stick out like a goddamn sore thumb. You get these cowboys who get drunk at the beacon and fuck sheep and then look at you like you're queer because you have the balls to express your heterosexuality and your goth lifestyle and not give a fuck what anybody thinks. Should play that unboxing video again. That was sweet. Indeed it was. But the song they played in it was from one of my previous albums, which is currently available for free to listen to on SoundCloud. So there's no downloading required. You know, people have cracked jokes about my gothic makeup before. They've called me a faggot. They've called me a tranny. Joke's on them because I jack off to lesbian porn for one thing. And for another thing, I don't give a fuck if you're gay, dude. That's more pussy for me. And I'm proud of the dick I got between my fucking legs, dude. So you want to talk shit, but I'm over here with 7,000 plus subscribers. What the fuck do you have? You know what I'm saying? So if these chicks want to turn me down because of some photo that Scotty sent them, that's their loss, not mine. Life is too short to be judgmental, and yet here I sit. But here's the thing of it. I cannot bitch about this because I choose to dress like this. Therefore, it comes with the territory. You know, when you have this serial killer-ish, thuggish looking exterior, people are going to be like, whoa, dude, who the fuck is this guy? You know, I wouldn't kill nobody unless it was in self-defense now. Let's get that straight for the record. And I don't give a fuck how shitty the dating scene treats me. It's not worth treating women like crap, and it's not worth holding a fucking grudge over stupid shit, dude, because I got bigger fucking fish to fry, man. Like, I get fans that approach me in the street like, what up, bro? How you doing? You know, awesome. Dude, I love your videos. And occasionally, fans will even buy me cigarettes. They don't have to. I don't ask them to, but when they do, it's always appreciated. You know, I got people that buy me cigarettes. The fuck does your boyfriend have, honey? I can fucking practice magic and produce real results. I fuck with demons and shit, which produces real magic. What the fuck does your boyfriend do, toots? Oh, that's right. He ain't as good as me. Oh, that's too much confidence. Fuck you and the mother you crawled out of. Yes, I'm wearing my favorite Cradle of Filth shirt because it's tongue-in-cheek. You get this nun who's finger fucking herself, and it says visceral masturbation, and right below it, visceral masturbation, and then right on the back, of course, it says Jesus is a cunt. And it was rather hot the other day, so I'm wearing this shirt. I take off my vest. Just like that. And I'm walking around town, bullshitting. And, of course, some woman pumping gas at a gas station read the back of my shirt, and she's like, oh, that's just awful. And I said as loud as I could, you know what's really awful? I'll tell you what's really fucking awful. The fact that Flint, Michigan has poisoned water, the fact that there are mass shootings, the fact that there are Younger millennials doing stupid shit for YouTube challenges to get video views. Fucking eating Tide Pods and snorting condoms and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, this chick had a problem because my shirt said cunt on the back of it. And then I went on to say that if you want to fucking make words less offensive, then stop getting offended by them. People call me an Aspie and a Spurg, which are derogatory terms for people with Asperger's syndrome. And I'm like, cool, thanks for noticing. People call me a fucking retard, and I'm like, cool, thanks for noticing. Not to sound racist, but black people use the N-word with each other, so why can't white people use the word cracker? See what I'm saying? Why the fuck are white people walking around saying the N-word like they're trying to be all gangster and shit? Like, dude, you ain't hard. You're some white boy fucking using the N-word like you're trying to act all thug and shit. Like, dude, come on. That's irritating as shit. Okay, like, no, dude. You don't even know the fucking half of it, dude. Like, you want to act all gangster and shit? Try using the word cracker. Okay? And technically, the N-word means an ignorant person. That is the dictionary definition. But however, much like the word faggot, retard, and other sorts of words, they once had different definitions. Case in point, when you had to start a Model T, you had to retard the spark. That was a term they used back in the day. And now the word retard's offensive. What kind of shit is this? And fucking A, dude, that chick shut right the fuck up after that. I said, you know what the real fucking problem in our society is? There are kids getting bullied on social media, in school, and at home. There are people fighting wars over oil, killing each other over dinosaur fossil juice. And you want to get offended because my shirt says cunt on the back of it. There are bigger fucking problems. The reason why words are offensive is because we give them the power to be offensive. Like, you sitting there saying, oh, I can't believe you just said retard. That's offensive. I have high-functioning retardation, so I'm allowed to say it. I'm socially retarded, so I'm allowed to fucking say it. I'm white, therefore I'm allowed to say cracker. Although I don't give a fuck if you say cracker or not, because I got bigger fucking shit to fucking do with my life, dude. Like, I'm not going to sit here and get butthurt because someone said an offensive word towards me. Like, that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all got our own fucking struggles over here. Every one of us is struggling in our own special way. It's like I said, life likes to piss on us in its own special way. Life will piss and shit all over us in its own special way. You will see people struggling on a day-to-day basis. Every person has their own struggle. So I don't act like I'm special because I struggle with autism, because everybody else has something they're struggling with. It doesn't make life easy? No, it doesn't. It hasn't. But it could be worse. I mean, there are children starving in Africa with Ebola and AIDS and all kinds of fucking horrible shit. But you're offended because my shirt said cunt. I tend to think you're getting overly worked up about the wrong issues here. And that's why I have a hard time on the social scene, because I'm real with it. Being real gets you hated. It gets you mad respect, but it also gets you hated. That's part of being autistic. I'm incredibly blunt. I bullshit nobody. The only shit I take is in the fucking toilet. I don't take shit from nobody. The only shit I take is in the fucking toilet. Okay, do you fucking see arms like these? Man, I'm not taking shit from nobody, dude. I got fucking autistic strength in these fucking arms. There is such a thing as retard strength. It does exist. And I have to acknowledge that and respect that. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I don't get into fights if I can avoid it. Because I could legitimately fuck somebody up. Because once I black out and go into an autistic rage, I'm not thinking. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do stupid shit with guns or nothing because I know better. Because if they ain't got a fucking gun, why the fuck are you going to shoot them? It's a pussy move. They don't got a fucking fair chance to defend themselves. That's a fucking pussy move. All you're doing is making guns look bad and taking an innocent life. So fuck off with that shit. And that's exactly my point. And there are fucking mass shootings, fucking suicide, people getting drunk and doing stupid shit in public, people texting and driving, people polluting the skies with the factories that we have built on this planet. And you want to get pissy with me because I'm smoking a cigarette wearing an offensive t-shirt. Like, fuck off, dude. There are bigger problems. Shout out to my buddy Corey. I was hanging out with him and some other people earlier. You know, when Scotty kind of ditched me earlier because of, I guarantee you it's going to be an excuse. Something like, oh, this chick didn't want you to hang out, so I didn't go over there, kind of thing. Which, dude, I don't care. Like, if Scotty is trying to get me laid by some chick and she don't want to fuck me, that's her loss, not mine. Like, I got 7,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. Okay, not trying to brag, but there are plenty of fucking chicks who watch my videos that would give their soul to fucking meet me, let alone fuck me. I'm just saying. That's the kind of confidence you gotta have with yourself, man. Is if you got something you can work with, fucking work with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you use knives or your fists. If they ain't got a fucking gun, then it ain't exactly a fair fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's a motherfucker. The other day, I'm riding my bike. I pull out my wand. I'm waving it, doing my thing, making the crosswalk signs work faster for my favor. And some motherfucker driving by in his car shouts out the window, "You better put that thing away or I'll fucking shoot your ass." So you know what I did? I stopped, put my bike down, put the kickstand up, and had it sitting next to me. Took off my bike helmet, put it on the handlebar, waved my wand at his fucking car, flipped him off. I said, "You're a fucking daisy if you do it. Do it, motherfucker. Make my day." And then I pulled out my fucking knife. Which one? This one. And what did he fucking do? He kept on driving like a little bitch. People often fear what they don't understand, and magic is quite often misunderstood. The devil himself is labeled the bad guy, and I'm tired of it. Dude, how the fuck is Satan the bad guy when he only killed 10 people in the Bible? And maybe the Bible is misinterpreted. Maybe Christians are doing it wrong. Maybe you're supposed to worship Satan instead, because think about it. God killed a shit ton of people just to make you test your faith in him. What kind of fuckery is that? And then Christians say, well, if you fuck a hooker, that's a sin. Jesus is the answer. Okay, but Jesus fucked a hooker, and it was consensual, so holes in your fucking logic, bud. I'm just saying. And a lot of Christians hate that shit, but it's the fucking truth. That's what I'm saying, Matthew, and I don't know what it is, dude. Matthew Fisher says, Scotty seems to always run into issues with getting you a date. Yeah, dude, exactly. And if you're sending them pictures where I'm trying to be brooding and serious to express the sexy goth side of me, you know what I'm saying? A lot of chicks are going to misinterpret that as, this guy looks like a psycho, he might hurt me. And that's why they're not fucking letting me hang out with him. It's no different. If a chick walks around dressed like a fucking skank, people are going to assume she's a fucking whore. I mean, it's unfair. I mean, people dress the way they want to dress, but they get judged for it. That's just our society. I mean, you dress in a nice, sharp business suit, and people think, oh, this guy could be loaded with cash because look how nice he dresses. You know, if somebody dresses more corporate, then they're like, oh, this guy must have a really fancy job, or this person, blah, 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 you know. But, you know, if you're struggling in life, but you're making the best of it, maybe you got a couple holes in your jeans, you got a hole in your shirt, people look at you, go, oh, that person looks dingy. Like, who the fuck are you to judge, dude? I've seen jeans go for $400 and they're tore to shit and covered in paint. Something you could do to jeans for like 8 times cheaper. And that's exactly the problem with our fucking society. You're buying jeans that are tore the fuck up, covered in paints, something you can do yourself for little to next to nothing. And you're spending $400 on it just to say that you can. You're spending $400 on ruined jeans just to say that you did because it's trendy when you can fucking make your own pair for next to nothing. That is exactly the fucking problem with our society. There's a lot of those, but that's exactly the biggest problem with our society, dude. And people say I'm narcissistic. Well, look at society, dude. People are willing to spend $400 to $800 on fucking jeans you can make yourself, on a shirt that has 2 different sides. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Corey's one of the buddies I hang out with outside of YouTube, and they've seen me fuck with shit with my wand. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go against my friends with a knife or a wand, to be honest. Like, fuck that shit. And that's exactly, yeah, the fact that Kanye West sells jeans like that, that should tell you exactly my point. Like Kanye West is such a shitty rapper, just a shitty person in general. You want real rap? Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Necro, KMK. Okay, KMK is more like techno-y, but whatever, dude. Cypress Hill, Biggie, Tupac. That's real rap. Oh yeah, there's times when I'm in a fucking pissed off mood and I'll throw on some Cradle of Filth or some Ozzy or some Necro or some AC/DC and just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Necro's the shit. Dead Body Disposal, fucking awesome song. I probably play it on Facebook, but I'll probably get a copyright strike, so I'm not gonna risk it. Right? The I Need Drugs song, that fucking song's the best, dude. Oh, hell yeah. Damn, dude. And that's the kind of shit that makes you think, Corey, if you really think about it. Like, people writing songs about true life experiences. This kid befriends another kid, shoots him to join a gang, takes a shotgun blast to the chest, the arm, and the head, survives, and he's an orphan. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you think you got problems. Like, we all got problems, man. Show that logo, not a sponsor. Sometimes in life, Facebook, I guess you can say, boom, double stuff. I guess you can say sometimes in life, that's how the cookie crumbles. Well, proper care for your wand. First things first, if you're going to carry it on you, find like a pocket where you can stick it in where it won't snap. So like a belt loop. Like legitly. If I have my wand on me right here, I'll take it. And I'll stick it in my belt loop like that. Kind of go like that, so it's, you know. But if you're going to sit down, be careful. Because sometimes, if it's angled just right, you could snap it. But as far as casting spells go, then let me introduce you to a book. Then this would be the book you need to check out. You want to learn how to cast spells. Encyclopedia for 5,000 spells. I mean, look how fucking thick this bastard is. Encyclopedia of 5,000 spells. You can get it at Barnes & Noble. You know, when Megan and Damien kicked me out of the coven because they started dating Stephanie, I'm like, whatever, dude. Y'all have fun with your nasty ass little three-way. I want to fucking do this on my own. Like if we go in here, for instance, let's see. There's all kinds of shit you can do. Let's see, go to get spellcasting. It's a very diverse book. Let's see. I mean, there's some really fucking crazy shit in here, man. Let's see. Talks about Lilith on page. Looks like 550 or 68. Yeah. It deals with dreams, all kinds of shit. You know, in all honesty, though, I'm willing to bet you that Scotty is trying. It's just, you know, people talk shit. It's a small town, so I might have a bad rap going around town, and it's like, whatever, dude. See, I'm not even going to trip out about it, dude, because I got hot-ass chicks checking me out. You don't even know the half of it. Yeah. Here we go. Here's a table of contents that I was looking for. Table of contents, part 1, elements of magic spells, part 2, the spells. And then it goes into, let's see, hold on a second. We got the evil eye, divination spells, dream spells, fire safety spells, gambler's spells and charms, happy home spells, healing spells, hexes and their antidotes, invisibility and transformation spells, love magic spells for romance, blah, 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 luck and success spells, marriage and divorce spells, money spells, spells for wealth, prosperity, financial stability. Yeah. People are like, you know what I'm saying, the best place to learn magic is from a book. Is the want necessary to cast spells, or can you cast them using only your voice? Well, the voice and the want have to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And more than likely, I know what fucking happened. Scott went to go set up that date with those chicks, and they're like, well, you can't bring your friend, but you can come along. And Scott's probably like, no, dude, I'm cool. I'm going to go hang out with some friends, whatever, dude. I'm not even going to trip out about it because there's plenty of hot chicks in town checking me out. Any spelling spells? Well, that's easy. Fucking study it. If you have a spelling, if your little sister has a spelling bee next week, then it's important for her to study so she can retain that knowledge. If she's aware of what kind of words she's going up against, that would help. You know what I'm saying? Like, have her read from a dictionary if she has to. That's the best way to get better at spelling. I know it's old school, but shit. Yeah, and unfortunately, Corey, to the two things you said, being a wingman for somebody who's autistic and goth is not easy, and I appreciate that Scotty's even trying. And yeah, it's legal to open carry wands in Wyoming. I mean, I've been stopped several times carrying them, and when I explain what it's for, they're like, oh, okay, whatever, have fun. You know, they look at it as non-whimsical shit. Is this how I got so good at spells? Honestly, I don't know, because even before, like, I haven't really read the entire book. I've only skimmed through a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? I think some people are just more naturally in tune with magic. And that seems to be my thing because, yeah, I've seen and done shit with magic that most people couldn't theoretically explain away, you know. Well, if you want to clean your wand, you can use water to clean it off. And is it possible for magic to leak out? Not necessarily, no. It's not. Favorite Mountain Dew would have to be Mountain Dew Black Label. Yeah. Well, Scotty just got out of a bad relationship, so he's not looking for a relationship right now. He's looking to experience single life. And I've been single for so long that it's a bit different with me. So you got to take in that consideration too. I mean, the fact that, yeah. Well, here's the thing, Matthew. That wand, if you ordered a handheld wand and it was made to be a handheld wand, then trying to alter it would not work. No. If you want a quartz crystal wand, then you'd have to make one yourself or order one from my batch when I get it. Jesse Lingo, yeah, I can unblock him here in a second. Hey, Zachariah, we're not going to talk about that drama that happened the other night. So I would appreciate it if we could keep the drama between me and Carolyn off of Facebook. Like, I'm not going to be a petty asshole and for real, like, but then she'll be like, oh, now he's talking shit on me. Like, no, dude, fuck off. I'm going to be the bigger person to fucking drop it. That's only because I'm friends with Scotty. If I wasn't friends with Scotty, I wouldn't drop the issue, but because I'm friends with Scotty, I'm a bigger man. And I'm a man of my word, so, yeah. Yum, yum, yum. Nothing like an unhealthy midnight snack, eh? Oh. Unfortunately, I have a high metabolism, so I mean, I get to a point where I'm a little bit chunky, but I can lose it pretty easily without even exercising. How are the wands selling? Them cookies were delicious. You already know it's Oreo. Come on now. Oh, sets, you mean? Yeah, I do them on occasion. I mean, I don't do them a whole lot. But yes, that is a good question. How are the wands selling? Let's find out. Good question. I still have 6 wands left. All this further late in the evening, so more than likely these 6 wands will sell out. And yes, I do ship internationally, just so you know. Cobra Craft wands will ship everywhere. Did I make $317? Not yet. Not yet. But it's getting there. It's getting there. I've already sold, let's see, 13 minus 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So I've already sold 7 wands. Let's do the math. Let's see. Sellers. Okay. I've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. Yeah, I've sold 7 wands. 7 wands, and I have, let's see, finance. Let's go to these stats. Let's see, orders and shipping. Dashboard. Let's see. See, with $168, which is 6 wands ordered, and there's literally more than 6 Like, it was like, yeah, this is about to be selling off real quick. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wands left. And 6 people have ordered them, but one order had 2 wands in it. Then they're both paid for in the same order. See what I'm saying? So by the time fucking all this shit be coming in, yeah. So it's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Oh no, dude, trust me. I'll make enough money. Don't worry about it. Not worry about it. I'm not gonna make another wand. This batch is already up and for sale. See what I'm saying? But I can, however, make another batch. That's always a possibility. Good question. Matthew Fisher says, what exactly provides the wand's magical power? You do, and the environment around you. If you don't mind me asking, not at all. Also, does the color have any bearing on how powerful it is? No, the color does not have any bearing on how powerful it is. The color is strictly done for personal taste. That's it. Not recently, no. Considering that 150 plus 150. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. And 50 plus 50 is another 100. So therefore, if I do the math correctly, I should make $300 to $400 with this batch of wands. So trust me, I'm not going to need to make another wand. I'll just do another batch as soon as this one's shipped out. Have you thought about shelled or shellacking a wand? Shellac is made from beetle wings. That's pretty goth. Huh. Actually, no, I haven't. I use Mod Podge just because it makes it shiny and it seals it. I had to add more podge to the bottom of the yellow wand's handle. I'm trying to get that leather to stiffen up to the wand handle like it's supposed to. And I guarantee you that by the time we go to ship these all out, when they're all bought, it'll be dry. So I mean, it's basic math. Oh shit, now there's only like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, buddy, there's like 5 wands left. Now we're talking. Damn. Now, if you're curious as to find out which wands are still available, we have a parlor wand, black wand, white wand, clear wand, yellow wand. So if you want like a classic magician style wand, it basically looks like this. In a basic parlor magic wand, you know. Instead of being just a regular fucking plastic stick with white on either end, this is carved from an actual piece of wood and made to look just like any of my wands would look. And the brown leather adds a nice contrast to the black and the white. It looks really cool. But as you can see when I hold it in my hand, it's actual wand size. Nice and solid too. Yeah. Good quality wand, nice and balanced. Yeah. So we got the yellow wand, the clear wand, the white wand, the black wand, and the parlor wand. Those are what's left. Any green wands left? No. Let's see. Shop items. Let's see. Nope. There is a black wand, a white wand, a clear wand, a yellow wand, and a parlor wand left. The reasons why it's called a parlor wand is because it looks like a parlor magician's wand. It's white on either end with a black middle. Like, the photos don't really do it justice for these things, man. You might look at them like, okay. Like, what are these all about? Dashboard. Let's see now. I mean, with like 157 already confirmed dollars worth of, plus the 192 that came from the other rest of it there, yeah. Oh, yeah. In fact, the wands are so good that one person even messaged me on here. James said, "Thanks for the wand, Josh. This will be my second one." Hell yeah. Now, this is pretty cool because I have two people, one person ordered 2 wands and he wants a personal message for each one. And I can do that. And you have no idea, dude. When you got a fan of your videos getting a wand for their birthday and it comes with an autograph, it just makes their fucking day, dude. Like, they're just giddy as fuck. Conversations. Wand/Schefter wanted. Hello, sir. Love your work and your YouTube, Facebook videos. Do you have anything upcoming for sale? I want to show my support. I have one of those sick wands in my possession. Okay, the thing of it is, Facebook and YouTube, like, you gotta buy them when you can, because right now there's not that many left, dude. We're talking. Let's see, shop items. So right now I've made about $200 just selling the ones I have sold, damn near. And I'm not going to say how much money I make on all of these entirely, or what I spend on supplies. That's really none of your business. But I do have a yellow wand, a clear wand, a white wand, a black wand, and a parlor wand for sale. I like the parlor magician style wand. That's a classic look for a wand. I might just keep that with the lineup. Because, you know, yeah. Now the clear wand has a little bit of green on the tip with a little bit of black, but not much. So there was people asking if there was a green wand left, and I'm like, technically no. But for those asking for, there's a green wand left. Where's that? This right here is the clear wand. Pretty much, it's all clear minus that polish that's still drying right there, but that'll dry up nicely enough. But the rest of it's dried, and it's dry enough it ain't coming off on my hands. This right here, as you can see, has a little bit of black and a little bit of green right on the tip of it, mixed in together. And this is a cool looking wand. I like the way this one turned out. So one lucky viewer is going to get their hands on a legit wand here. And if there's only like so many left, I guarantee you, but by the time tomorrow is up, they're going to be sold. And yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's be a bit more careful, huh? Because these things could poke an eye out, and if you're not careful, and any sort of magic you do with these can come back upon you if you're not careful. Sam Carring says, I like the clear style. Natural wood grain. It could be yours, Sam Koenig. This could be yours if you've got the money for it. Because once it's sold, it's sold. You can't exchange wands for another one. If you don't like the color it is when you get it, fucking paint it a different color. You know what I'm saying? But yes, the clear wand is still available for purchase. I left a lot of the bark on the handle underneath the leather, and that just looks sick as fuck, dude. Yes. And there's still like a little bit of gob of Mod Podge drying clear right there. But that ain't shit. That'll dry pretty quickly. Josh, did you read the Reddit? Not really, no. I don't give a fuck about what those assholes on Reddit have to say about me, dude. So much so that, quite frankly, I don't even go there anymore, to be honest, because it's just a cesspool of losers talking about me. And most of it's just negative crap anyway, so I'm more worried about watching my YouTube subscriber count go up than I am about some fucking asshole starting shit with me on a social media platform. But yes, I am aware that there was somebody impersonating Scott's sister on Reddit and talking a bunch of shit. Like, it's stupid, dude. People see me go through drama and they just want to make it worse because they love to watch me suffer. I don't know why. I really don't. Have all the wands sold? Not yet, Mr. Parker Jackson, not yet. There's still a couple left. The parlor wand, the black wand, the white wand, clear wand, and the yellow wand are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were still 5 wands left. Some artists, some musicians have questionable song titles for their goddamn music. I mean, you hear about this band called Necro and the song I Need Drugs, and you're like, that just sounds like a horrible song. And then you listen to it, and it's kind of funny in a sick sort of way. You listen to it, and you're like, oh, okay. If anything, that song paints a very realistic outlook on what it's like to be hooked on hard drugs. So if anything, it just teaches people not to use them. Because you don't want to be like the guy in that song singing the fucking song. So maybe people might look at that and go, okay, what the fuck? Why is this song called I Need Drugs? That's bullshit. What kind of horrible shit is this? And then you listen to the song and you're like, okay, this is just some douchebag saying he needs drugs. What the fuck is, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you're not getting the bigger message behind it. Maybe the song's trying to teach people not to do hard drugs. You know the pipe spun wisdom, if you have a pipe, you have tobacco. It's true. You could be out of cigarettes. You don't want to smoke someone else's snipe, so you take the tobacco and you break it up into your pipe, stuff it down, discard the empty paper, you're good to go. And there were some pipe snobs who would look at you like, oh, you put cigarette butt tobacco in your pipe. That is so disgusting. Like, dude, get off your high horse, man. It's a tobacco pipe. It's what it's for. It doesn't have to be some $500 fucking a tin tobacco. Like, fuck off with that snobbery. Like, you can get a bag of fucking Captain Black cherry pipe tobacco for pretty cheap. Your pipe tobacco doesn't have to be super high-end. This kind of snobbery that people have regarding tobacco and spirits in general. Oh, you call yourself a whiskey drinker, but you don't drink Jack Daniels. What the fuck's wrong with you? Oh, you call yourself a dipper, but you don't dip this dip. Or you call yourself a cigar smoker, but you don't smoke this cigar. Fuck off with that shit. Oh, you call yourself a wine drinker, but, you know. Oh, well, I acknowledge I like this shirt a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just because I like this shirt, there's just certain times I'm not going to wear it. I mean, Danny Filth himself has said, well, use a little bit of caution when wearing the shirt because people are easily offended. You know what I'm saying? Huh. Gene Codes says, I listened to Trails of the Abyss and I was able to get off OxyContin. True story. Huh. Right on, man. Well, I'm glad my album helped you kick OxyContin. Because if you're going to do pills, morphine's where it's at. Break it up and snort it. Just kidding. Had you going for a second. Oh. Like this motherfucker. a lot of people in town were out and about when that guy said that thing. And my response to him was quite classic indeed. And here's my dad saying, "Oh, Josh, you don't need a pistol. Dude, some guy threatened to shoot me if I didn't put my wand away. What the fuck, dude?" Now, I wouldn't have shot him unless he would have drew his gun and tried to shoot me, but I'm just saying. Like, you run into some crazy motherfuckers in this town. I mean, I sell my pistol to repair my phone and get a new one, and then that phone breaks and then it's stuck in the shop for how many months now? Because some parts are out of stock. Yep. Of course, morphine pills are dope because it's what they fucking give you at the hospital when you're in a shit ton of pain. Instead of giving you cannabis like a reasonable person, they're like, "Oh, let's dope them up on morphine." You're sitting there hitting the button going, "Gee." No, man, if I want to snort anything, it's going to be snuff. I'm not even worried about the situation with those chicks not working out earlier because there's plenty of hot chicks in town. You feel me? Facebook. So it's whatever. Yeah. Nasal snuff burns so good. So bloody good. But I'll keep y'all posted on the wand sales as they progress. So catch you all next. No, but for real though, Facebook, I'll catch y'all on the next one.